Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. In today's video we're going to be looking at this, which is the Walrus Audio ACS1. Now this pedal is an amp cab IR simulator. It's basically all you need as a virtual amplifier to run either for recording or for live, and especially great for things like silent stages. The Walrus ACS1 is an awesome bit of kit, but I find that what you need with this unit is basically a bunch of other pedals to run with it. What I'm going to do is to turn off all the other pedals to start with, and we'll see how the ACS1 sounds on its own. So as you can hear, the ACS1 does a great job of emulating an amplifier. Now what you can do with the ACS1 is to basically have a different amp and a different cab on the left and the right hand side. At the moment I'm on the Marshall setting. The most amount of gain that we're going to get out of this, if I crank up the gain here. Now you're not going to get any sort of high gain sounds out of this pedal. That's not what this pedal is designed to do. This pedal is designed to work with other pedals, and that's why in today's video I've set up these extra 3 pedals to run with the ACS1. So first of all, let's set up a sound in the ACS1 and see what we can get out of it. So what I'm going to do is to switch it to the middle, and I'm going to turn down the volume. Now I'm going to set up the left hand side first of all. The ACS1 is really simple to use. We've got the choice of 3 different amps by this button here, and you can actually change presets by pushing both of these buttons together. Now we've got a Fender setting. We've got a Marshall setting. Now that Marshall's really nice. It's breaking up in a really nice way. But as I said, we're not going to get any high gain sounds out of this. If I turn the gain up full, that's the most we're going to get out of it. And we've also got an AC30 setting. Now that's really bright, so what we're going to need to do with that is just to bring down the treble. Now I love the sound of British amplifiers, so I'm going to leave that on the left hand side. I'm going to switch over to the right hand side, and I'm going to choose a Marshall setting for that. Now what we've got is the Vox setting over this side and the Marshall setting over this side. Now that's where this pedal really shines, because you can blend 2 different amps and have them panned left and right for this really massive guitar tone. Now let's bring in some reverb, and let's bring in a bit of delay. So you can get these really nice authentic guitar tones with the ACS1. Now, if you bring in other pedals like reverbs and delays and an overdrive, which I'm going to demonstrate in a minute, you can actually use it like you would a full rig. So let's turn off the reverb and delay for the moment. So that's the most amount of gain we're going to get out of this. I'm going to set this up so that sound is my rhythm sound, and then I've got a lead tone that I can bring in. Now what I'm going to do for this is to switch it back into the middle position, and that's actually going to be controlling both of the amplifiers. And I'm going to bring the gain back. Then I'm going to switch on the boost control. When it flashes, I'm going to turn up the gain. And there's my boost tone, so I've got my rhythm sound. As I might have said earlier, Walrus Audio actually do all the pedals that you would actually need to create this setup, but I've only got the ACS1 here, so that is why I'm using other manufacturers' pedals. But I've gone through a load of different overdrive pedals, and the Jam Double Dreamer sounds absolutely amazing with this pedal. So let's bring in a bit of reverb. Now the great thing about the Double Dreamer is we've got two sides of the pedal. You've got one side which has a mix control, so you can vary the amount of dry signal that you get on this side, and you've actually got a full-on sort of tube screamer side on this side. So I can get those really nice edge breakup tones. And then I can have my lead tone by switching the other side. And then if I want to, I can combine the two. There are quite a few manufacturers that do these amp and cab style pedals. But the thing about the ACS1, a lot like the Boss IR200, is that it feels really, really good. And what I mean by that is the actual response of this pedal actually feels like you're plugged into an amp. Now this pedal, with other pedals, is a great versatile solution if you're in the studio, if you're going out live, and especially if you've got a silent stage. And when you pair it with other pedals, it can basically become all the tones that you need. Anyway, I really hope you guys got something out of this. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe, click on the bell button, and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.